I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, everyone sitting with us all over the world with my love and respects. I'll continue to expand on Kailasa, the enlightened civilization. Listen. One of the biggest problem a human being faces when he takes up full-time living enlightenment as a lifestyle, like becoming Adinavasi, Kailasavasi, full-time devotee, disciple, follower, worst problem they create for themselves, worst destruction they cause for themselves is laziness and unintegrated life. Understand? In your regular career, job, profession, you have to be integrated. Only then you can rise in the career ladder. The peer pressure, the ecosystem constantly pressurizes you to be integrated to that system, and so you can rise in the ladder. Your paycheck will become more and more heavy. Your career, your title, all that will become more and more. Your power will become more. More people will be working under you. Because of that, fundamentally you maintain integrity when it comes to the external world, your career. When you are bred by somebody, when somebody is breeding you, you are highly integrated. But unfortunately, in living enlightenment, you need to make the conscious selection where you do not keep even 10% of that integrity level which you are forced to keep when somebody is breeding you. Understand? This is one of the worst problem. Why we have such less number of enlightened beings? Even though so many wanted to be full-time dedicated for living enlightenment, the number of enlightened beings is so less because in conscious selection process, you do not maintain the highest integrity level. You fall prey to laziness, tiredness, boredom. Paramashiva in his Ashtanga Yoga and descendants of Paramashiva like Patanjali in their Ashtanga Yoga, tiredness, laziness, boredom and uninspired living is describing. They are all describing tiredness, laziness, uninspired life as one of the worst obstacles. Tiredness, laziness, boredom is described as one of the worst obstacle in Ashtanga Yoga and Sashtanga Yoga. Understand? Intensely you need to internalize this. You free yourself from all the responsibilities in the name of full-time. I am going to become Kailasavasi, I am going to be living enlightenment and all that. But you don't free yourself from your patterns of tiredness, laziness, boredom, non-involved lifestyle. Then what happens? When you don't structure yourself and push yourself consciously and do the conscious choice every day, when the yama and niyama are taken very lightly, practices like asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi is taken very lightly, not only you collapse, You collapse lower than the natural selection process itself. Even the natural selection process, what you do, you stop doing even that. That is what I call falling into delusion, trobhava. Understand? Then, when you fall prey to tiredness, laziness, boredom, the person who tries to inspire you looks like an enemy for you. The worst curse you can have is your visionary appears like an enemy for you. Once upon a time he was your visionary, now he looks like an enemy for you. That is the worst curse. Then understand, your life is destroyed. I have seen these full-time so-called seekers who dedicate their life for sannyas or brahmacharya or kailasavasi full-time. The biggest crime they do is dedicating their life to laziness, tiredness, boredom instead of conscious selection process. I give you one solution. Most powerful solution. Decide and take a vow in front of Kalabhairava. From today, I will do my morning yoga, then Panchakriya, then Satsang, then Puja, Guru Puja and Shiva Puja, then Satsang, only then enter into my other activities. Make this as a vow. Whatever time you get up, you have to do this. Whatever time you get up, you start your day with yoga, then Panchakriya, then Puja, Guru Puja, Shiva Puja, then Satsang, then your any other routine. What will happen? Naturally, you will get up in Brahma Muhurta and align with other seekers because at least you will have a company. Try. Even if you miss morning, going on time to yoga, to the Rajya Sabha in Kailasa, don't bother. Whenever you wake up, start doing it. Within few days, you know you are not going to be stopped doing, then naturally you will align to timing. Understand? Here there is 2-layer problem. Aligning to timing, breaking laziness. If you decide, I will do whatever time I wake up, I don't bother. I am not going to give up this spiritual practice. When you decide, start doing it, in few days you will see, oh God, you have to do all alone. You have to do yoga alone. If you wake up late time, if you don't maintain the time integrity, then you have to do yoga all alone. You have to do Panchakriya all alone. You have to do Puja all alone. You have to do Satsang all alone. Sit and watch Satsang all alone. Then naturally what you will decide? No, better to be aligned, integrated to time also. Now what happens? If you miss the timing, you think you don't need to do. Then body starts enjoying, mind starts enjoying that laziness, cherishing that laziness. So from today, all Kailasavasis and who are preparing themselves to Kailasavasis, for everyone, whatever time you get up, you have to do all these 5. Yoga, as per Pradama Vinyasa Krama, Nityananda Yoga, all the 12 components, which is taught every day in Nityananda TV. Second, Panchakriya. Third, Guru Puja. Fourth, Shiva Puja. Fifth, Satsang. All 5. Whatever time you may wake up from the bed, you do all these 5, only then come to any other routine, come to any other activity. If you are alive and you are out of bed, you have to do all these 5. And I want to tell you guys, extreme ecstasy and joy I had when I saw Shri Shri Siddhaganga Mat Swamiji of Tumkur, Siddhaganga Mahasamsthana, in hospital bed, almost there is no gap in his body, fully tied. Every hole, they have inserted tube in the nose, in the mouth, everywhere. He is sitting and doing morning Shiva Puja. He is not even able to move his hand, but the will persistence. First thing I felt, oh God, we need to create an ecosystem which will produce this kind of Siddha Purushas. It is absolutely clear he is master of his body and mind. At this position, if he can chant the mantra and the way he was applying the Vibhuti, I saw the video. I have shared it in the Facebook. All of you should see that. The way he was. Typically, when his guru first time taught him how to apply the Vibhuti, how he would have done, exactly he is doing that. And applying it. And his body is not even fully functional. But his will persistence. I wanted all of you to watch this video. An ideal Siddha Purusha. I want to tell you, he personally came and inaugurated the Adi Kailasa in Biddi. The Kailash in Biddi, Bangalore was inaugurated by Swamiji personally on 2003, January 1st. That time we were not a big organization. We were beginning. He said, I know what you are beginning. I wanted to personally come. I went and requested him. Actually, I went to request only for his blessings. I never expected he will come. He said, I am coming. I was shocked because if he is coming, such a great personality, I have to make all the arrangements, like a pendal, simhasan, everything. But it's a great fortune. Once he said, I am coming, how can I not run around? I ran around and did all the arrangements, including invitation and everything. He came personally and blessed, inaugurated one of the greatest Siddha Purusha living amongst us. I pray to Paramashiva, let Swamiji live long, inspiring all of us and showing the ideal way of existing, one of the greatest Shaivite saint of modern day. What a will, persistence and personality. Oh God. We need to create an ecosystem to produce this kind of beings. Kailash should be the ecosystem producing this kind of Siddha Purushas, beings. And I tell you, the most inspiring video I have ever seen in my life is this few-minute video. No other video has ever inspired me in my life than this video. I have seen enough of videos in my life. I have seen enough. But nothing has created such inspiration in me than this few seconds, few minute video clip. A sadhu, a saint, a Siddha Purusha, more than 111, in the hospital bed, where he is not even able to move his hands, Literally, his whole body is tied. But such strong will persistence applying vibhuti and doing his puja. What a life. What a life. I wanted the whole Kailasa to learn this will persistence and inspiration. Whenever you wake up, if you are alive that day, you will finish all these 5 activity, only then you will come to any other activity. Let this be your life. If you have left the body in Kailasa, you will be doing all these 5. That's all. If you are in the body, you will be doing in whichever Kailasa you are. If you left the body, you will be doing in whichever Kailasa you are. Let's come to this intensity and integrity of spiritual practice. Understand? This intense spiritual practice creates the enlightenment ecosystem. Paramashiva comes down as Sundareshwara to Madurai, ruling the greatest Sarvanya Pita of Kailasa Parampara, one of the Kailasa's greatest Sarvanya Pita, Madurai. Paramashiva comes as Sundareshwara and sits with Meenakshi and rules. He himself builds a Shiva temple and does puja to demonstrate to the world whether you are a citizen or a king. Shiva puja is compulsory. That temple is only Immayil Nanmai Daruvar temple in Madurai. Immayil Nanmai Daruvar temple is made by Sundareshwara personally for his Anmartha puja. Let's see the video of Sri Tumkur Mahaswamiji doing his morning puja in hospital bed. No video has inspired me in my life than this few seconds video. What a will persistence. I wanted whole Sangha Kailasavasis to share this video today as the essence of today's satsang. Will persistence of the greatest Siddha Purusha. Essence of today's satsang. Will persistence of the greatest Siddha Purusha. With this statement, share this video. With this, I bless you all. Once more, I welcome all of you, invite all of you. Come to Paramashivatva February 1st, March 1st, April 1st, any one batch, and become Kailasavasi to achieve the Paramashivatva. Register yourself immediately, kailasavasi.kailasa.org. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.